So that's not all we got. Yeah, got the West Coast going too. Yeah, we're getting right into it.
Yeah, I'm
As
super
well.
excited, guys. Thank you so much for joining the Glint Melee stream. But right now, I believe we have. Is this the homie NoFluxes versus N12?
Yes. The young Fluxes themselves.
Big Flux fan. Big Flux fan. Super excited for it. And we're underway. Game number 1. You know, this matchup, pretty bad for Ganon. But that's all until, you know, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. That's kind of what this matchup is. Until NoFluxes can punch him in the face, it's really going to look brutal. You're going to get pinned down by laser. You're going to get spaced out by some extended back air hitboxes. And all of a sudden, we do have a stock advantage here for N12. Flux is doing his best job to break through this absolute wall of brilliant red projectiles.
Yeah, those projectiles do go pretty hard. But if you're a Ganon as good as NoFluxes and go on the runs as you do, I feel like you're used to going into matches having to say, yeah, Ganon loses this matchup, but... Because at the top, there's very few that I feel like Ganon wins. I mean, I don't think there's any character Ganon beats in the top 6. There's definitely not. Even in the top 8, there's probably not. So really, you're usually fighting an uphill battle. But Melee is a game in which the paperwork only brings you so far. Like the studying at home, you know, there's tried and true battle experience is what usually wins out in the end, as we've seen quite a bit. But right now, NoFluxes, regardless of anything, has found themselves at quite a deficit here. Well.
Flux is not looking too hot, but a CC hints of F-tilt might just give him the stock, but does not cover straight in. Fluxes does not get the Hail Mary downer. We're not looking great if you're a Fluxes fan right now. Looks like we got a trading up air, get some work done, and roll up stock advantage here. Still in the way of N12, but I've seen Fluxes absolutely delete spacey stocks. He's nowhere near out of this yet.
Good, gets the Nair and follows it up with the 4 there. Little 6 hit for 25% combo, courtesy of the combo counter.
Shout out to the combo counter. Fancy Primal doing a lot of work for the Melee community, the anti-Melee package you're seeing on screen, and a lot of the other custom Melee skins that you're seeing since the introduction of high-level online Melee. Van City's been doing such a great job with the customization and the customization of everything we love about our game. So if you guys want to go ahead and introduce your own combo counter to your own Slippy file, you can go ahead and check out the Van City Primal Patreon page, and for a $5 subscription to their Patreon, tier 1 subscription, you'll have access to just about every single skin in the Anti-Melee pack, as well as the combo counter.
Oh, just gets grabbed straight out of that. Drifts too far away, doesn't even get another chance. And N12 on the board with a very convincing game 1 there. 2 stock with not too much percent to their name. And at the moment, looks like NoFluxes will be choosing the next stage, which means we're probably going to be going to Yoshi Stories. I'd imagine. Yep, here we go.
I do believe we are in best of 5 territory, so no counters. But, you know, most Falcons do like Yoshis, but when you die from 2 forward airs from 0 practically as Ganon, it's going to be tough to not want to get rid of this stage. But best of 5s, of course, taking those bans out of the question. And NoFlux is just doing a really, trying to do his best impression of get out of the corner simulator right here. All we've seen is just incredible stage control from N12 in this set so far. We're going to have to see how NoFluxes can mix it up here moving forward.
That can work. Didn't get the reverse jab, unfortunate. Missing that mix-up as well. Might cost them a stock, too. And it does.
Dang, N12 looking crispy right now.
Yeah, they're just looking very solid in this matchup right now. They're playing very safe and only engaging on their terms, and those terms are advantageous for Falco. That's where you can get caught up against characters like Ganon a lot, is if you start playing into their hand and not exploiting the opportunities you have to truly take the, like, if you're gonna talk about the fact that like Ganon has weaknesses, etc. If you're not playing into those weaknesses, for example, then you're making them a lot, quote unquote, better of a character than you need to be.
No truer words were ever spoken, Trey. And as we're seeing it, Falco's just doing a great job mitigating a lot of those strengths and exploiting some weaknesses here. But it really comes down to how does NoFluxes break through this corner pressure, being forced onto a ledge over and over and over again, and N12 not doing him any favors by overextending off stage and getting reversal. All of a sudden, we find ourselves with another stock advantage for N12.
Yeah, just no overextending. N12 taking what they can get, taking it far. Not pushing their luck at all.
Right, fair shine. Lots of damage from that forwarder into the immediate V-reverse lasers. Takes a slight moment of overextension and he does a great job of keeping the pressure on, shooting those lasers backwards. Down air, I'm sorry, back to down smash off that lowered lip. And will take a 2-stock advantage. Gets burned for his trouble. NoFluxes is looking a little lost right now.
Yeah, 45%, 54. Just backing on percent so quick there. I don't know if they have a stock split if they have 2.
Right,
I don't know about this.
gonna
Yep,
clean
that's
that one
just...
up. Oh, doggy.
Yeah, N12 kind of made that. They kind of bodied him.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
You gotta call a spade a spade.
Yeah, sometimes when you're looking down the barrel of a gun, I'm trying to quote that opening scene from The Departed.
Oh,
when you're looking at the barrel of a gun,
when
what's the difference? You know what I mean? Like, who's holding it? What's the difference? Doesn't matter. And don't even matter.
Yeah, talking about how there's good guys and bad guys when they're looking down the barrel of a loaded gun. What's the difference?
True.
That's I think I quote The Departed like multiple times a day.
That's my favorite movie of all time. I think it's the greatest movie of
Mine is my favorite movie of all time too.
Dude, that's why we're buddies, Trey. That's why we hold it. Hold it down. Hold it down, my dude.
Oh, right. Well, NoFluxes. Starting off a lot stronger in this game than the first two.
Alright, yep, stomp out a shield. Check chase, just Ganon just a little too slow. Oh, doggy. Alright, you know, Flux is playing with a little bit more bastion per se. Like he's looking like with a little bit more life in his veins.
Yeah, they're gonna need to get something started themselves against N12 because N12 is not giving them overextensions or anything that I feel like NoFluxes is trying to, you know, set up for. They're just gonna need to go in and win some crazy mix-ups, get a read here or there, and start bringing it in their own hands. N12 playing too good right now.
Looking too strong, looking too powerful. And it's just like he's not making any crazy plays happen. It's just really disciplined melee. Just gonna take that stock trade. Think he could have gotten that. Maybe thought he could have gotten that double jump out after that back air connection, but it looks like still a little worse for wear. But like I was saying, it's just a very disciplined game plan. And N12 no longer wavering, but I think Fluxes might have a read for some of these defensive movements and might be able to exploit it moving forward.
Yeah, N12's accidentally standing laser on the platform and had a shield, and then took 2 forward airs for it. Did not pan out well for them. That's pressure. Or West Balls has pressure. So not able to beat the edge guard, but this one will probably be wrapped up.
12 looking pretty good so far.
Oh my goodness.
Great jab, calls out the tournament winner.
Ganon jab, so strong.
That's the reason CPU Ganon's so good.
Yeah. It's really good. I've actually ran so many different level 6 Ganon CPU can beat level 9 Luigi.
That's insane. Actually, that's the 100 stock sample size, right?
Yes.
Or the 99 stock?
No, it's actually 99 minute. Yeah, actually, yeah, it is 99 stock. I'm trying to remember if I did 99 minute or 99 stock. It is 99 stock.
Shout out to level 6 Ganon CPU just being one of the most insane CPUs probably in gaming history.
Yeah, but what I've realized is that when I look at the stats, the biggest difference between the Ganon CPU and all the others is just that it doesn't self-destruct nearly as much. All the other ones, like Luigi, will self-destruct like 4 times as many times as Ganon, 3 times as many. But in terms of how many KOs they each have, it's pretty even.
So they got the offensive power. It's the discipline to not yeet yourself off the ledge that truly makes a premier Ganon performance.
Yes, and just like that, you know, we see Falco yeeted off stage and NoFluxes, feet firmly planted on the stage. You know, finding a little bit of footing per se. Got a game on the board, but now we're going to FD.
Suddenly we're at a pretty difficult crossroads here. No platforms to break up this pressure coming out here from N12. How is Fluxes going to work his way around it? That's what we're really thinking here.
Yeah, it's hard. Those platforms on Battlefield give you a way to like contest center stage and stuff as well. Quicker, but right now I don't know Fluxes. The linearity the stage is providing, their defensive like wall game and pressure they apply with it is pretty good. Oh, that waveland through is beautiful.
We are operating at full capacity, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by Galint Melee Open. We got a Game 4 situation here. N12 versus NoFluxes. NoFluxes looked really lost in those first couple matches, but all of a sudden has a lot of life left in him. And we're looking like we're operating on full capacity. One of the best Ganons to be doing it here in the modern era. One of the kings of Chicago. And finally taking a small lead against N12 here.
Yeah, and off the back of a game win, might be getting a little bit of momentum now. Situations like that just weren't happening in the first 2 games where N12 missing that forward tilt and get forward air for it on the edge guard. It's a little bit cleaner, and NoFluxes is looking a lot cleaner themselves on the flip side.
Good here, N12 trying to turn something up, knocks down. Shield, oh, not quite gonna find it. Great shine pressure, Fluxes tries to up air out of shield to get out of there. Crosses him up, looking for one more continuation at 120%. He's a thick boy, but sometimes everyone has their limit.
Oh, that stomp out of shield is so scary. Fluxes will end up converting off it.
Wow, the Tipman hitbox is going to get the stock advantage here. Back to the way of Mr. NoFluxes.
Barely not connecting with that up air.
Back there off. And we are back to a piece here, Trey.
Oh, every time NoFluxes has just gotten so good at trading with that down air with their own up air from below, and with this lead he's had, it's just the trade's been working out for them.
Woo! Thank you, Leg. We going to a game 5 here, Trey?
It looks like it.
Oh my god. Pretty sizable pressure moment here coming out from N12. Flux is going to let him take the corner. Patient out of the corner, trying to let N12 hang himself. Step up, step up, step up. Oh no, gets caught, no double jump. Maintains it, back into the corner. Getting some power shield laser damage, but not going to amount to too much. Down B to refresh the double jump. Down B one more time. Finds the ledge.
N12's edge guarding has just not been as consistent as it was in the first couple games. Whereas NoFlux has been getting a little bit cleaner on kind of like every front.
Looking good so far. Down air out of shield. Tech chase. Big damage. And Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. All of a sudden, we're looking at the precipice of a game 5 here. Can Fluxes clean it up? Reverse up air might just be the ticket back into the set.
Finds the ledge there. N12 though wants to end it here, but no, says Fluxes. Yeah, the little taunt to top it off too. All right, so we are getting a game 5 now.
What a legend. Flux is pulling it out of the hat, man. He looked like he did not have even a cent in the game in those first 2 matches. And then we're looking at a pretty dominant and informed NoFluxes right now.
Yeah.
Just takes a little bit of downloading, a little bit of time to figure out where my opponent is going. How is he breaking up this laser pressure? Where is he looking to approach me? And all of a sudden, I need 2 or 3 aerials. I'm Ganondorf. Let's clean this up real quick. Let's fry this chicken.
Oh, gets stomped once. Some grabs coming out. NoFluxes definitely looking like a different beast from the first 2 games. But no, N12 hasn't seemed lost at any point since NoFluxes started playing better. They just need to kind of recompose themselves, get back to form. And then against this new NoFluxes, I think we're going to have a really good game 5 here. Because N12 kind of seems to be playing a little bit more to their game plan again. They're reaching a lot the last 2 games. They were starting engagements where I feel like they didn't feel the need to before. They've seemed a little more rushed. And then NoFluxes is just playing much better all around.
Flux is finally finding a way to break through this laser wall. And I think you're calling it out pretty classically there, Trey. I think N12 realized that, no, I'm up 2 games. Let's just end this real quick. Let's 3-0 this. Let's 3-0 this fool. Let's move on with the bracket. So he tried to end it, tried to push the envelope, and all of a sudden he just gave Fluxes just enough to hold on to bring us to a game 5.
Yeah, not everyone needs to be a envelope pusher. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's okay to be a bread stacker. Just take those dubs.
If I know anything about NoFluxes, he's out here to stack that bread, baby.
Yep.
I'm here to cash
big
out.
bread stacker. You know me, I know my bread stackers. Takes one to know one.
That's true.
Woo! Me and the bread. Woo!
Yo. Big fan of that wheat, I see, Trey. Big fan of that wheat.
Yep, give me that.
Shout out to the wheat for melee sets, by the way. Alright, gonna go and fair out of the shield. Cross up. Suddenly 3 stocks apiece. A little bit of extra credit here for N12, and does a great job of utilizing that invincibility off the Angel platform. Stacked up about an extra 30%.
NoFluxes is moving the little edge cancel setups into that crispy waveland. These 2 players are giving us super solid game 5 already. I'd like to see a little bit more of the dash dances with these lasers from N12 like we were seeing in the first couple games. They're doing and shooting some pretty good lasers at the moment, but those dash dances in between seem to be the difference maker earlier. The rhythm is just a little bit too obvious, I feel, at the moment. See, NoFluxes catching these dashbacks. That's a scary place to be in Ganon. Call that no man's land. You're not quite outside of threat range, and you're not on top smothering them, and that's when you can get caught, you know, with a dashback or something, DI the wrong way, and you are dead at 70% just like that.
Oh, Flux is trying to read the roll away. Finds a little bit of added pressure, and putting the Falco in the corner. Can't put Baby in a corner. All we're doing right now, we're looking to find a couple more openings if you're a Fluxes fan. Doing a great job of utilizing these side platforms to mix up these approaches. Pressures the shield. Shield looking pretty small by the way of N12. But incredible positional pressure. Fluxes has nowhere to go and he catches that roll in.
Yeah, these 2 have been keeping it real close this whole game. 2 stocks apiece. But big opportunity for NoFluxes to not pick up on it. NoFluxes, more like no edge guard on that last interaction.
Got him. Combo counter ticking up. 3-hit combo for 26%. Looking pretty good. About tied up. 3% is the difference here that's making in this set. Winner going to be heading on through the rest of the bracket. Loser goes home. probably already at home.
Oh,
They're going home outside of the bracket.
Wow, just kind of calling out both of them in the stalemated F smashing, NoFluxes, crouching. Crouching Tiger, hidden fluxes. Crouching Ganon, hidden fluxes.
Oh! Stomp the yard, baby. Hit him with it, Flux.
I'm just picturing like NoFluxes themselves just like crouching behind like a bush to hide. But I don't know what they would hide for.
Nah, they're just big.
They would meet their opponent.
In the bush.
Yes, head first.
Bush
oh,
warfare.
in the bush though, yeah.
Alright, one aerial could spell doom for this chicken. Doesn't even need to be an aerial. F-tilt, construction boot to the chin.
Ganon has strong, big, fast hitboxes when you can get that close. It's just hard to find that spacing that you need, but fighting through the lasers well and able to get in that F-tilt range. And there we go. All right. Last stock, 0%.
This is it. This is where champions are made. Last stock, game 5. Just trying to trade that up air. Get some power shields. Flux is doing a great job catching on to this laser timing. And missed wave dashes. Some of the nerves coming in here for N12.
Oh, goodness.
Oh
That laser dash away. I like that. Especially at these tense moments in the game on last arc. Something nice grab as well.
No jump!
N12 seems to be quite composed. Not overextending. So I feel like has been
oh
the
my
bane
god,
of
he hit him!
resistance. I know, that's insane. It's kind of like the little outer ring of like a Yoshi down B.
Oh my god!
N12 was like, I tried to avoid it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. He gets the ground. Oh my god, Fluxes!
This is... Oh, those lasers were so scary. Oh, the standing laser!
No,
oh, no! Okay, N12 is starting to... These weak arms are...
Bombing on his sweater already!
What is going on?
One hit makes a champion, and he dies from there off the top! Wow! What a set! What an absolute banger set coming out from these boys.
Oh, I was... Jeez.
Oh,
Alright, well... Good
oh,
set.
wow. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that was funny. Those two. Real rebel rousers.
Rebel rousers. Just... oh, man, that's... You know, the blood pressure is cracked right now. You know, this is just set number 1 of our block here, Trey. We got a lot more